Hey Manat, what's up?
I was just going through a group chat. In fact, since morning, a lot has been happening in my school group.
Now what? Has someone again got caught for playing pranks in an online session?
Oh, no. Thankfully, it is something better this time. My friends have become a part of a voluntary organization and are going to be involved in unpaid community work.
Really? What kind of work?
Can be anything from collecting funds to educating women, arranging medical aid, etc.
That sounds cool.
Yes, but I am a little skeptical. I wonder if it can run parallel with our schooling.
I understand your concern.
Yes, and I'm also doubtful about how serious the students themselves are going to be in such a task and how are people going to behave with them. This definitely is quite challenging.
Yes, indeed, it is challenging. And the way teens are pampered these days, will they be able to sweat for others?
Are you targeting me?
No. I know you can definitely justify it pretty well. Though you hate decluttering your room, but you won't step back when it comes to decluttering the lives of poor and needy people.
Thank you.
In fact, interestingly, this is the topic I'm writing on today.
Really? Wow, that's cool. So, can you share what you have in your mind?
Sure. So, the question is, some people believe that teenagers should be required to do unpaid community work in their free time. This can benefit teenagers and the community as well. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So, Manat, that's my kickstart statement. Learning and showing compassion for community, the sooner the better. Children are the backbone of every country. So, there are people who tend to believe that youngsters should be encouraged to initiate social work as it will result in a flourishing society and individualistic growth of youngsters themselves. I too believe that this motivation has more benefits than its drawbacks.
Please continue. It is quite intriguing.
So, to begin with, social work by children can be easily associated with personality development because during such drives, they tend to communicate with a variety of people, which leads to polished verbal skills. For example, if they start convincing rural people to send their children to school, they will have to work on their social skills and develop an attitude with the ability to convince, along with excellent verbal skills to deal with diverse kinds of people. This improved skill will help them lifelong in every domain. Apart from this, the true values of life like tolerance, patience, team spirit, cooperation, and much more can be learned. Besides this, young minds can serve the country with full enthusiasm, newer ideas, and honesty. This worthiness for themselves brims them with self-confidence and patriotic feeling. Moreover, going and experiencing multiple cultures and traditions makes their horizons so broad that it adds one more feather in their cap.
That's worth giving a thought. It surely has a lot of benefits if one comes to think of it, isn't it? So, I guess everyone should go ahead and get involved in community work.
Yes, but there's more to it. Surprisingly, some people disagree with the conceptualization of this idea. Children go to school, participate in different curricular activities, endure the pressure of peers, parents, and teachers, and sometimes end up becoming aggressive in nature. Serving the society selflessly is an art less known to such youngsters. They might not be able to justify the given role and responsibility. People also think that many teenagers don't have the attitude to serve and are very careless. This might result in making the assigned activity a pain for the receiver too.
Yes, it is essential to focus on this view too.
So, after discussing both sides, I would like to sum up by mentioning that irrespective of certain doubts associated to this concept, the notion of a teenager doing unpaid work is indeed good. It must be inculcated and made a part of the societal norms. But yes, proper monitoring and care should be given to avoid untoward consequences. The system must be so well organized and managed by the heads, by teachers, definitely not by students, that it becomes a win-win situation for both the helpers and the needy.
So the gist is that we must start learning give and take and share and care as principles of life.
Yes, and as you say that you guys are no more kids, so the sooner you start doing it, the better it would be. And my dear listeners, what is your take on this? Come on, quickly send me a write-up or audio. I would love to receive them. I'll be back soon with another podcast episode on another interesting topic. Till then, take care, stay safe, and happy learning.